I've done the entire Chocobo side quest, which was just terrible. I hated that. But it's worth it, because now I can fight the optional super boss of the game, which I hope I'm prepared for, but I'm probably not. Let's see how it goes. Yes, you have to do the entire Chocobo side quest to do this. And that is like, it's an entire mini game and also treasure hunting, and then you even have to find this island in the first place. It is a lot of stuff just to get I'm gonna guess right now, just utterly and totally humiliated against this guy over and over. But let's see. let's see what happens. Oh, I'm only too well aware. Yes, I also did the other friendly enemies side quest to make this a little bit easier, so I'm about as prepared as I'm going to be for this. Well, let's do it. No. I'm about as ready. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was going to have the chance to prep up for this, but I already prepared a while ago. Ozma. It's a big old ball. The colors swirling. So, what's gonna happen here? I mean, only the worst, I assume, which is why I'm going to immediately start casting this and not even worry about, like, you know, we get like re-raise on here, or auto life, whatever it's called in this case. And okay, everybody just died immediately. Yo, that just did all... That was... Now, I would have had to have, I don't know, you know, maximum health on every one of my characters to have survived that. So, what the hell was that? I'm gonna do it again. Hey, you remember how the Silver Dragon thing went? On the first try, it was really difficult, but then on the subsequent try, it was fine. Let's try that again. see if it works out a little bit better. It's that is pretty funny though. I'll go and level up more if that's what it requires, because I did all of this stuff required to fight this thing. I got, like, you know, what else can I even say here? Okay, obviously auto life once again for Eiko, who is going to be summoning Phoenix every single time she possibly can. Just go with that. Okay, how much? That wasn't even all that bad, to be honest. What was the casting meteor immediately? And that just literally doing more health than I could possibly have, period. Yes, I have fully leveled up Dragon's Crest, so it's going to do 9999 damage every single time. That was just part of the entire grinding process. Don't even worry about it. Auto life, because she again is the healer of the group, and she is going to be doing like Rebirth Flame every single round possible. Although I should probably also get White Wind out if I possibly can to here. Kina also has like a Mighty Guard, which could be good. Angel Snack, White Wind. Angel Snack gets rid of all abnormal stuff. White Wind is a heal. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, let's just say that. 40-60, not as much as I was hoping for, but that's not entirely terrible either. Phoenix, please. Just keep casting Phoenix over and over. Do I even have characters that are level 4 right now? I don't know. Kina is. Whatever, that's okay. I can deal with that. I also gave her Auto Potion, not because I want the potions to actually work out. That's not even a concern of mine. The idea behind Auto Potions is it's going to waste time while Regen is working. I got at least 2 characters here, Eiko and Freya, with auto regen. So they have that at the very start of the battle, and that keeps going even if like attack animations are going. And that's just, again, wasting more time so that I get more heals, basically. What do you got? Berserk. Okay, I can deal with that. Angel Snack once again. That's why I have that, specifically. It is literally so that I can... What was up with the first time that I tried fighting this, and it just, you know... whatever. Throw down... just throw down 1,000,000 damage from the thing, and I keep doing this, and whatever. Angel Snack. I might also want to use Holy Guard here as well, eventually. Freya being Berserked is probably not the worst thing, all things considered, but still. Also, Zidane is not doing a ton of damage, but that's okay, because I will... actually, yeah, Hero, of course. Okay, what's going to happen this time? Am I going to die? Am I going to actually survive this? Dark Matter... Okay, doesn't... What is up with the inconsistent amount of damage everything does here? Okay, she's still got regen on. That's good, I suppose. And this is the point in time that I'm actually going to use Phoenix. That's why I had the auto life on in the first place, after all. Yeah, thanks for Angel Snack now. I should have just kept auto-lifing everybody that's done that. What do you got? Curse? I think that might be bad. Oh, no, it just killed everybody. What? All right, well... It seems like I definitely have the stuff to be able to beat this boss, but it seems like it might also take a few tries. Let me come back after I've attempted this. That meteor damage is just wildly inconsistent, isn't it? Okay, but yeah, I think I got the basics of it down, though. Oh, did I beat it? That was a bit easier than I expected it to be, unless... No, it exploded. I'm fairly certain I beat it at this point. Well then. That was like 3 tries. Huh. Alright, cool. Hardest boss in the game. Hardest boss potentially in the entire franchise. Neat. Yeah, Freya just constantly casting Dragon Quest over and over. And like Zidane getting a decent amount of damage in there, but basically Eiko just reviving every single turn possible, and Kina being on the auto revive to make sure that never that like any of the characters were never gone for too long. Yep, did it. Neato. Sure, thanks. God, sure, that's fine too. I don't know, I wasn't even using like Angel Snack all that much, which was the main reason why I took Kina out here in the first place. But hey, there we go. Ozma down, beaten. Got a cool pumice stone out of it too. Gotta go see what that does, I suppose. But yeah, that is another one of the requests that I had when I first started this game. And to be honest, Ozma is something of a very legendarily difficult enemy to be fighting. I mean, I knew about it well before I even started playing this game. So I wanted to really... I wanted to go up against it. It's like finding out that I, of course, had to do the entire Chocobo thing, which is mini games and like having to go around searching the world for treasures and everything like that. It is a lot of stuff to do, but hey, I did it. I got it. I'm now gonna replace that is just it is definitely a neat boss too. I really like its whole style and everything, but man, it went down a lot easier than I was expecting it to. I'll be real with you. All right, so on to the actual real episode this time. I do have a we are, you know, currently in the thick of the plot and everything. I'm not just here to fight big, huge, colorful balls that swirl around and look very pretty and everything. No. So, yeah, also, I want to say that Arc is probably going to be for Dagger, and the Pumice Stone is interesting because, yeah, that was one of the things that I got for doing, I got a piece of a Pumice Stone for doing one of the bosses. Was it Arc itself? I don't really remember. Well, anyway, let's switch. I guess the final summon then is the Arc itself. Really certain I was already told that, but still interesting. Oh man, nearly 30 levels lower than everybody else. Also, I forced her to stay on the ship that destroyed her, two of her homes for quite a while now. I hope she forgives me for that. Anyway, let's take a look. Easy just summoning up the boss Arc. Causes shadow damage. Well, let's well, actually, no, I'm not going to check that out first because I did actually go into the final area to do a little bit of the grinding in preparation for this boss. But I do still have a save file that was right before going into the final section, which I guess I'm going to go load up right now, or maybe I'm going to go down onto the ground and then get a save. I, of course, want to commit that one. I just beat the most difficult boss in the entire game and everything. Now, I'll be honest, it actually finally feels like Zidane and crew are powerful enough to take on Kuja. That's something that's been sort of vexing throughout the entire game, where it's like, storyline-wise, yes, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened, going to all corners of the world, but I gotta say that the game up to this point has felt like the main cast has been extraordinarily weak in some ways. Like, really, I don't know. We've been getting beaten up by tons and tons of... Beatrice has beat us up 3 times, and we never actually, beat her, for example. We saw Kuja fight the entire Alexandrian army, which is what we were, I guess, intending to do at first, but, of course, didn't really work out in that way. Kuja sort of took care of it himself. And then we were just working for him and everything. right up until the point that we got to Terra, and then now I guess we're powerful enough to take on Kuja ourselves. I don't know, it never quite felt like we got there. There was plenty of character development and everything, related to Vivi, for example. Amarant got a lot of stuff too. Steiner and Dagger, of course, learned that the queen is in fact evil. I know. I gotta say that entire thing, I don't know, if I was making the game, I probably would have cut out everything with the queen and just had Kuja. I would have probably put Oilvert first, kind of give you that taste of what the future lore was going to be, and then just have Kuja be the villain the entire time. Give me a little bit more progression. That whole thing I was talking about with the Eidolons, we're gonna collect Eidolons, and that's gonna be the thing that makes us powerful enough to take on the queen. Because no, didn't mean to do that. I guess it just never really felt like we grew as we grew as characters, but we didn't really grow as combatants to be able to take on the dudes here. And also, everything with the plot was 80% the way into the game. So I don't know, I feel like this game is backloaded a lot. There's a lot of stuff that I've enjoyed about the game, but it took so long to get to it, Ozma was fun. I had a fun time with Ozma. Even though it did feel like a lot of RNG there. What was up with the meteor? Oh, it took me 3 tries to beat him, but of course the first try, I got wiped out in round 1 due to meteor. That said, once the prep-up was there and everything, it was smooth-ish sailing. I still had a plan with the whole, auto life and then casting revive, not trying to heal, but just trying to revive over and over. Anyway, we have an actual plot going on here. Shut up here for a second. I can't believe Beatrix never rejoined the party. She's the General Leo of this game, but she didn't actually die. She just didn't rejoin the party. Weird. If only we figured out how Garland did that thing where he shot a big old laser-y thing at Alexandria. Would have made short work of all of those dragons there. All right, abrupt random battle. I guess you could kind of, if I'm comparing this to the other Final Fantasy games, this is sort of like fighting, what was it, Diamond Weapon? The silver weapon that you fought in the storyline. Even though it's largely we just kind of took care of it. Nova Dragon, sure. And at this point in time, of course, I still have all of the things that I prepped up for. I'm not quite the same level, but I still have all the things that I used to prep up for the Ozma fight, so this is not going to be too difficult. Let's just say that one right now. Still, though, since Terra was destroyed, I didn't really have a good grinding spot, so I had to make it into the Aoife Tree portal zone. Yo, I'm going to be honest here. What? I don't think it's been I do not think it's been really established that the Aoife Tree, yes, it is a very special, it's a very special sort of area. I don't think the portal and the subsequent area after this was part of Kuja or Terra or anybody's whole repertoire. There's a few places that feel like that in the game. Ibsen's castle comes to mind, for example. Why was it inverted? Why was there a normal castle and then an inverted castle underneath it? It looked cool, sure, but why did it work like that? I don't know. It was just sort of strange to see that. there's actually quite a few areas like that. The ice cave very early on. The evil forest was pretty neat looking, but it surprisingly didn't have that much relevance, like, to the plot line. I mean, well, neither did, like, the mist overall. I just think about, like, Final Fantasy X especially. Think about, like, how Sin and they reacted to that in the world as opposed to how they react to the mist in Final Fantasy IX. There's actually a lot of comparisons I've been thinking about with Final Fantasy X compared to Final Fantasy IX. Like, the Tidus Yuna romance, Sin, like, being betrayed, having the villains be characters that were trusted and then betrayed. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of points that I really do like Final Fantasy X. I just think they did a lot of stuff better. I don't know. I feel like ever since Ibsen's Castle, I've liked this game a lot more, but I still do feel like it's been extremely uneven. Like, it is really, like, it really takes a while to get to the good stuff in Final Fantasy IX, I feel like. But overall, once you get to Terra, it really does step on the gas. So I have liked that. And like Ozma, and I'll admit even some of the mini games doing the Chocobo stuff, I did have fun with. Why does Zidane still virus? Why did he still virus up when I saved last time? Ah, jeez. Just feels like all they need to do is just shuffle around a bunch of things and maybe make it so it was like Zidane's less of a womanizer. It's just, and everybody's pushing him towards trying to date Dagger. Like I said, if we had Oilvert at the very beginning, you know, to sort of tease some of that stuff. If like the destruction of Alexandria was a little bit earlier in the storyline, so we got again like more teasing with Garland, it would feel less like everything was shoved right into the last 20% of the game. Also, if they made the Queen a little bit more of a complex character rather than just literally looking like a monster and never doing anything good, it would feel less like Dagger and Steiner were really stupid for trusting her. Again, like Final Fantasy X, where, yeah, Seymour was clearly the villain from the second that he was introduced, but at least, you know, when we saw him in cutscenes, it felt like he was supposed to. You could see why people revered and had affection for him. I can't believe Garland is still alive. I mean, he did do a lot of talking about like being immortal between life and death. So I suppose that's, and maybe he is. Yeah, this is more of like a Kingdom Hearts area than something that was established in the game up to this point. Terra was supposed to be like high tech, and even though they had an aspect of magic, I'm sure, just as part of everything. How did we get in here? What is this? Did Kuja have the ability to blow open a portal to the realm of memories? Is that what Garland was talking about when he was saying, "Hey, we're gonna go where you know life and death are the same"? Once again, it feels like it just sort of came out of nowhere, right? Like a lot of the stuff in the last part of the game. I don't know. Yeah, well, we're going to keep rolling with this, but of course, like what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up here and then we're going to go back to the other save file, you know? Once again, pretty cool looking. I love the style and everything here, but it just kind of comes out of nowhere, right? I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm going to go cut and then pick right up with the other save file. Okay, back in Memoria with everybody, y'all using the ultimate equipment and, you know, being a significantly higher level than I would actually require to beat the game. Well, except for Dagger and Steiner, but, you know. Okay, we got one battle here. Let's see what the Arc does. And yes, this is the character that I was mostly fighting to try and get levels. Chimera is, I guess he's sort of a tough boy, but not that tough, really. You can just auto-battle the entire time while I'm playing Slay the Spire, basically. as you do. Then let's see. Arc. Do it. I don't know. I didn't really think that boss is particularly difficult, but hey, if it's the ultimate summon, it's the ultimate summon. Now, why isn't the ultimate summon Ozma? That's a good question. One that I can't answer. Zidane also does have Ultima weapon now, which is the ultimate weapon. You do a little bit of salvaging of the destroyed Shimmering Isles, where I guess Terra spat out one singular more chest before its destruction, and then it gives you the best weapon in the game. Steiner has the ultimate sword, which you just buy from a store, as you do. That thing was hard to find too. I need to go look up a guide for that. I mean, I need to look up a guide for a lot of things at the end game here. But that's included. That is the boss, in fact. This is silly. Also, the world is not that big. This doesn't do 9999 damage. It's like, come on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it does the macross thing. That's cute. The animation is still going on. Can you believe that? Okay, now I've changed my mind. This shouldn't do 999 damage. This should do 999 damage like 12 times, like Knights of the Round did. It didn't even... Well, 6900 one, nice, but also, oh my god. And the achievement is called Fire in My Laser because Meme Lords wrote this. Also, Steiner was very slowly dying the entire time that was happening, which is also very funny to me. Okay. God, look at the amount of, like, stuff I have from doing all of the Chocobo things. Jesus. Wow. Wow. It didn't even do that. Like, Freya did more damage than that. Well, that was fun, though, still. A fitting... I'm going to say that, yeah, when Arc transforms into a robot, does, like, the Macross missile thing, and, like, shoots a laser and everything, that does feel like a fitting reward. It should have just been Ozma, though, right? Like, it said that you were going into an Eidolon cave. Yes, anyway, it said you were going into an Eidolon cave and that it was an otherworldly thing. I was thinking that was supposed to be like the Eidolon from Terra. Like the people of Terra, you know, being mostly souls or the genomes. Oh, wait, no, I think this is... Yeah, it's playing the boss theme. Well, anyway, yeah, the Eidolons of Terra, I would think might be just sort of formless, large... things like Ozma, because their genome, the genomes don't really have like imagination or anything to turn it into something more interesting than that, right? So that was supposed to be like an Eidolon that escaped from Terra into Gaia, like that. I don't know. That's just me speculating for the sake of speculating. But either way, it just felt like, yeah, if you were going to be getting a fancy Eidolon from that, it would be the one you just fought. Oh, well, Arc's still cool. Arc is still cool. I'm not going to summon it a lot because that's going to take forever. That was like literally a 3-minute cutscene the one time I summoned it. And I know there's shorter versions of that, but still. I'll keep Dagger in the party, though. Now that she has the final level of Cure as well, due to the another one of the Chocobo salvage things that I got, that it is going to be a lot easier to do heals, because I'm not going to rely entirely on just reviving every single time like I was in the Ozma battle. So yeah, these are apparently the Guardians from the... Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is one of the Guardians that they fought in the Elemental Shrines. So I guess we do actually see them as boss fights. It's just... I don't know, they were fought about two on one before, and now we get a full party. Which I suppose I probably shouldn't be complaining, right? Because it's not like I wanted to try and... It's not like I wanted to try and fight all those guys, you know, with a two-party each time. Baka. But really, though, it could also be that since this is Memoria, the place of memories, that these are just the memories of the characters? Well, the dialogue that we got there seemed to imply that, no, they're just the same characters that, I don't know, are back here again to do more guarding-ing. Oh, come on. Are you really not done just yet? I summoned Dragon Quest on you like 3 times. I guess I am just glad that Ozma did not have like emerald weapon levels of health, because then, considering how the RNG seemed to play a pretty big factor in that fight, that would have been bad. Oh, good. Okay, that wasn't... I was thinking that was going to be another cutscene where the villains just beat us up again, and then... No, we're too late in the game for that to be the case. Come on now. Ooh, and Steiner just got HP plus 20%. Yeah, I gotta say, maybe I probably would have taken Steiner in the fight. I thought that, to be honest, I thought that Kina would have been... you know, like curing statuses and the... I suppose the auto revive was pretty good. Yeah, what is it doing here? Like, what do you think it's doing here? Oh, that's some good flame.gif stuff. Oh, we're getting even more? Wait, that was 10 years ago? Oh, that wasn't 10 years ago. Was it? No, they're probably doing more lore type of stuff right at the end of the game once again. At least I assume this is the end of the game. I'm going to play to the end of the game at this rate. Oh. Zidane, do you not understand how this place works? Unless... I don't know. You're a pretty special boy. Maybe you just can do that. Yeah, hey, Garland, what's up? Oh, so that's why you destroyed the village. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But you also seem to want to have the power of the Eidolons to be able to destroy a bunch of places. I don't know. That's the invincible. Come on. Were you the one that commanded the invincible at that time? No, you were probably the one that commanded the invincible at that time. Yeah, and that's why you exploded Alexander. No, I got it. How's this another one of the, Yeah, I'm hearing boss music. Let's go. Cool background. Oh, is this the one that I didn't, see that, that Eiko and, the other person that I already forgot, was fighting? Dagger, that's her name. She's in the party right now. Oh, hey, come on. Hey, come on, man. Be cool. Don't just immediately kill one of my party members like that. Zork strength. What's that gonna do? Probably HP, right? Lifesteal. Or not? I don't know. Strange. Okay, so you're saying that Zidane actually did, do the whole, like, Angel of Death thing, at least a little bit. Not much, really, and it seems like he didn't even remember that. But the question is, was that of his own choice, or was that of just, plot? Okay, now, come on. Ooh, okay, yeah, no, this will work. Just use Grand Lethal over and over, right? That should easily be doing maximum damage in that way. This guy's actually a little bit tougher than I thought. I mean, just a little bit. Not entirely sure why he has the ability to do that, but he's not going to survive long enough to be able to do much more. Let's just say that right now. Probably should continue instead healing up Zidane, because he's the one who's kind of the major damage dealer right now. Still, though, Freya could be if she was alive. I don't know what he's doing. Is Tiamat, like, is it about to use Grand Lethal at this rate? Because that could be bad. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll also be just totally fine, too. Now then, everybody's back up and ready to go. Right? Not going to be any more issues fighting everything now? Now we'll see. Float? No, it's just going to use more air magic stuff, right? Didn't even get into trance during the Ozma fight, now that I'm thinking about it. That probably could have been pretty useful, because Zidane was just doing regular attacks, and that wasn't doing much. Oh well, though. Not like it made too much of a difference either way. Blew the one dark matter I had, but I already had all of the... But I already had the summon that I got from that, so... Yeah. Hey, there we go. Easy. And two of those guys fought him before. Right into the Eye of Sauron. Anything... Any new cutscenes here? New revelations that I kind of already think I see what's happening right now? It's like, I kind of get it, right? Why was that... Could I have challenged that pot to a... Are you telling me that I could have challenged that pot to a... to a Tetra Master fight? No, go back there. I want to see. What? Well, anyway, I'm not doing Tetramaster. I did the 2 Tetramasters that I needed to. That's all. Oh, you just go forward. I saw all those other staircases around there and thought that I was supposed to be going somewhere else. Well, that's obviously supposed to be Terra merging itself with Gaia. It's got like the red core and blue core. You can see that. Yep. No, I got that. Yeah, that's why you had all those souls packed up into Pandemonium like that. I created the soul filter. How the Eva tree was so unimportant, and now it's important again. Once again, I just wanted to, well, 1, man, this is a really cool dungeon. But 2, I want to point out like Final Fantasy X and, you know, how like Sin played a role in the storyline as opposed to how the Aoife tree and the mist sort of played a role in this storyline. I don't know, I've just been thinking about that. Just been thinking about that game. I mean, even like summons played a huge part in Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy IX. Eidolons are of course important, but you know. I mean, they were fish made out of memories. I don't know if they would taste all that good anyway. Or much like anything at all. They could easily just be nothing. Were you there? How old are you, Zidane? And he's probably just got like, you know, ancestral memories or something like that. Yeah. I mean, it's the whole like cycle of rebirth. The souls within you remember into the past, something like that. And we got the next one. Well, or the final one? I don't know. Okay, maybe these are not all the same characters, but I swear I remember the snake one at first. Well, this is the water character. Did the Tiamat appear earlier and I just don't remember it? That might actually be the case. Oh well. Look, either way, it's just another fight for me to fight, and yeah, not like it's gonna be a big deal here, really. But then again, you know, now that I think about it, no, Zidane couldn't. Kuja was there. We saw that Kuja was there, right? And he was summoning the. He was calling in the airstrike from the Invincible. But I guess maybe he was there as well. Maybe he was just on the ground floor. Who knows? Look, I'm making all these speculations when we're about to find that out in the story anyway. So it's probably mostly pointless, everything that I'm doing right now. As far as I can tell, I don't think there's a whole lot of game left to go, so, yeah, speculation is kind of pointless when they're just going to throw everything right at me. Nah, I like speculating. It's fun. So I'm sure you can probably tell in any series I have ever done. At all. Ever. Yeah, I am still riding off the high of, hey, I beat Ozma. What do I have to fear from these guys? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm pretty much invincible. Not even using the cool summon that I got because, you know, it has a very long attack animation. And doesn't actually do that much damage? One of my party members has the potential of doing maximum damage every single round, so, you know, yeah. What more do I need to say? Could also use, like, her specific trance ability, but Dragon Quest just does max damage. Why bother with anything else? It does maximum damage. Because, you know, Knights of the Round doesn't exist in this game as far as I don't think anything like Knights of the Round exists in this game. Which is why, you know, Ozma did not have Ruby or Emerald weapon levels of health. You just don't multi-hit in that way like you could with the Materia system. There was an entire thing around, you know, having like an auto cast with re-raise on, and as far as I know, I think the only thing that can do re-raise in this game, like reviving yourself is a lot harder in Final Fantasy IX than it was back in Final Fantasy VI or VII or a lot of the other ones. That's why something like Phoenix was so powerful, being able to do the entire party like that. Also had full life, of course, on also had full life as a spell that I could cast on Echo, but I just opted for, because a lot of the attacks just seem to wildly go between being a one-shot or not. It's like just going for the revive was sort of more important than going for regular heals or even just single target revives like that. Alright, Steiner, just go for a regular attack. Should do quite... It should just do maximum damage, let's be honest. Then, hey, why not? If this isn't going to just beat him right here. Maybe. Mayhaps? I'm just going to keep going for it then. I don't see why not. 5,000, not great. Not bad, though. I'll take it. Of course, Zidane's ultimate weapon is just another one of these weird double-sided... It's probably supposed to be like a lightsaber reference. This would be roughly about the point in time for that, right? Also the same thing that like Sergei used in Chrono Cross. I got another cool achievement for beating up that guy, who in the achievement thing looks more like, I don't know, a bug? Strange. What is... I mean, I would almost like to do a Tetramaster just to see what that's supposed to be, but nah. Is that what Terra would look like when it was being destroyed or something? Oh. 5,000 years ago. Right, you're the overseer of the whole, like, merging the planets deal. And then you got impatient and made Kuja, the character designed only to kill, and then you were surprised when it tried to kill you. Of course, I'm sure they probably also thought, hey, I made him have a limited lifespan, and also, you know, we got the Invincible on our side, so it's probably fine. Still, you could have just waited a little bit longer. Neat. Wait, is this the same guy? No. He looks pretty similar to the guy that I fought back in the Earth Temple, but I don't think he's the same. I don't know. I'm just second-guessing myself at this right now, aren't I? Well, anyway. Lich also seems to imply that maybe I could just use a Phoenix Down on it and kind of cut this entire battle short, but whatever. Let's do a traditional fight. I mean, I should at least try it. I don't know. I suppose there's no reason not to try. Because it's not like it's going to be a very difficult fight, as you've been seeing before. No, I should deal with this just fine. Still maximum damage. Gonna have to go deal with that in a second, but... You know, with the death of Freya there in a second, but it's fine. No, miss. Okay, yeah. It very much looks like an undead character, but it's not. With its gigantic middle finger bone swords in that way. You know, as you do. Oh, I never took auto potion off of Dagger. I should do that. I had it on just to waste time in for revives to happen in the Ozma fight, but I don't really need it now. I got plenty. Of course, I did get plenty of. I did get plenty of more potions doing the whole. Wait, is anybody actually level 5 here? I don't think so. Maybe. No, Steiner is. Okay. Well, there you go. Not a problem. Yeah, one of the things also that I was trying to do in the Ozma fight that didn't really work was cast Reflect on Ozma and have him bounce the cures that he would do off onto me, but that didn't actually work, which is weird, because that's like a strategy that should work. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of weird that it's like, yeah, it didn't actually do it. I don't know. Why did Ozma get the ability to have pierce reflect? Usually, that was explicitly like a strategy you were supposed to use in Final Fantasy VI. I mean, one undead boss would just continuously cast doom or death on itself over and over, and you had to cast Reflect on it so it would bounce it back to you, but then it wouldn't get fully healed every single time it did that. Yeah, I thought I was being clever, but no, it didn't actually work. Or maybe it just blew through the 3 rounds that Reflect was active over and over. Because, you know, that's also a possibility too. It used Kiraga a lot, but I suppose it didn't use it that much, maybe. Whatever. I was blowing through its health with, I was blowing through its health with Freya easy enough anyway. Didn't really make too much of a difference. All right, and I got Arc locked in now, or whatever that's worth. Not much. I don't even use it that much. I've used it once. Well, I mean, if there's nothing else, we kind of came in here to go fight Kuja, so, you know, if Kuja's not here, we didn't really come in here to find out the truth. To be honest, it doesn't really matter that much right now. It's more about Kuja, who's, okay. That looked great. Once again, a pretty neat dungeon, but one that doesn't really feel like, I don't know, it fits with what's been happening so far. Like, it's more of a set piece than, like, the inevitable conclusion of the game. But yeah, again, a lot of areas in this game have felt like that. That was weird. Is this considered a boss fight again? I'm really not even entirely sure. It's playing the regular theme song. There's a behemoth. That's a classic Final Fantasy character once again. See these guys in pretty much every single game. I think they even appeared for like some sort of crossover with what was it? Monster Hunter, if I'm remembering that correctly. But yeah, sure. This is a big old purple quadruped guy. Why not? He fits in the universe pretty well, right? Still, though, not entirely sure if I was supposed to, I don't know, do something with the. Was I supposed to be moving around there? Is this the end of is this the end of Rain World again? It might be. Where it's like, yo, you're actually supposed to do things here while you're in the void. I can only hope it doesn't take me as long as it did in that game. That's a good question. What? So the thing we established at the start of the dungeon does not actually mean anything? Come on now. You know, that's super deep or whatever. Yes, the memes, Jack. Yeah? So wait, am I fighting Kuja, or are we fighting the primordial memory of all life on the planet? Also, what? When was that supposed to be the end game of Final Fantasy IX? Okay, sure. What's the truth? The hell even? Well, once again, cool dungeon. It's just, this was not the direction I expected the game to take at this point in time. Also, the crystal. It's Final Fantasy, you understand. Teleport? Let's just use a tent. There's no way I'm gonna, like, stop at this rate. There he is, the man of the hour. Oh, okay. That's, again, going with Garland, a very like classic Final Fantasy sort of thing. In fact, those might have been the classic Final Fantasy bosses, like from, I don't know, it might have been from the original Final Fantasy. I kind of vaguely remember them appearing in Final Fantasy 3 as well, if I remember. It seems like a reference. Seems like a reference they were trying to make, right? Almost definitely. That's... Again, this doesn't feel like this was the end game this game was going for. It didn't even seem like this should have been possible for Kuja to do. Wait, why? What do you mean the assimilation by Terra? Terra was this hella destroyed. You beat it up and destroyed it. What, it still continued doing that anyway? So what you did was you just destroyed the souls? Ah, whatever. Look, a lot of this just feels like it's coming out of nowhere. I'm going to be real with you. Like, since when did Terra have the ability to... We did this whole... You're like, yeah, the planets assimilating each other sort of plot. And then... I don't know, memory, and we're going to go destroy the primordial memory and do whatever. Hi. Death guys. Hi. What? Yo, just come and fight me yourself already, Kuja. Come on now. What is this even? Like, this is not... Like, I'm not... Come on. What are you doing sending even more weird monsters? I'm guessing this is another thing created from the crystal or whatever. Yeah, nice. Big hit. Doesn't matter though compared to, you know, the dragon. Doing the dragon thing. I'm just going to keep doing the dragon thing. It does a lot of damage. Okay, then. I'm one of the most powerful creatures that ever existed in the entire universe. Because the universe is now at stake, by the way. Let me hit you with my tail. It hurt, didn't it? That's right. That's my major ability, is one of the most powerful creatures of all time. Well, anyway. Once again, we never even beat up Beatrix, and now we're fighting primordial creatures from the dawn of time and all that. You know, as you do. I mean, I know this is just a thing you do in RPGs especially, but still. It never felt like we raised up our power level enough to get to this point. Like, I don't know, Zidane, as far as I'm concerned, is still like a thiefy type guy, unless he goes into the whole dying mode, which then he gets, I guess, Terra powers, but even then... Kuja is currently backed by like all of the souls in the universe and like the memories of the universe or something. Yes, can we just do it already? Wow, nothing. Sorry, nothing. Anywho. Yeah, it was not that difficult, to be honest. Well, I guess I'm gonna kill you now. Yeah, there's that. I've been told there's a lot of musical references over the course of this game, but that's just the one that, I don't know, I noticed immediately. Little motifs in the music that come up a lot. And I think that's true for a lot of Final Fantasy music, right? Well, anyway, Kuja's a punk and he's gonna go down now. Trance mode or not? Why does he get permanent trance mode? You know what would have been cool to get for like a reward from Ozma as well? I don't know, like some sort of add-on that just makes you permanently in trance mode. Because why not? It's like you beat the hardest thing in the game. Anyway, this music is silly. Like, why not just go? Why not just go with like a full-on like metal song or something like Final Fantasy X again? I'm just bringing that up one more time, I guess. Bonk. Bonk again. All of the Ultima weapons that I've got now. Look, do that as much as you want. It doesn't actually do that much damage, really. It's pretty weak, all things considered. Like, look, it didn't even hit everybody. Oh, here we go, finally. The ultimate battle we've all been waiting for. Trance Zidane versus Trance Kuja. Quote-unquote ultimate battle. Right in front of the crystal, the primordial crystal of memories. There was no point in the game that I thought that we were going to be fighting in front of the fabric of the universe was going to be unraveled because the crystal that held memories of all living things was going to be destroyed. Because that's utterly silly. Oh, don't kill Zidane. You just got him transformed. Ah, jeez, you guys. Oh, wait, no, that was just a minimal amount of damage to Freya comparatively. Never mind, then. Look, don't get me wrong. Kuja still stands no chance here because of the stuff I've done to get to this point, but still. Hey, come on. Don't do that. Just go with Grand Lethal again. It's called Grand Lethal, even though anything I do is going to be like hitting max damage. It doesn't matter. Hey, come on, man. Cut that out. Why did he have, like, bird stuff? What's up with, like, the feathers? That was never explained. Oh, I didn't even get Grand Lethal off. Come on. Yeah? Okay, then. Not Ultima again. I never even got any characters that could cast Ultima. I was like dual casting Ultima in Final Fantasy VI. Come on. Wait, did you destroy the crystal there? Well, that's not good. Well, universe is about to start unraveling. Uh-huh. Okay. I knew it. I knew it again. So what, are you, like, God? Of course you are. Playing an RPG. So are we just introducing another even bigger villain, like literally right at the last battle? Unless this isn't. Just for the sake of having, what, another battle? Like, this doesn't seem necessary. Sure, keep going for it. And that's like, I don't know, the concept of destruction itself. Geez, I shouldn't have come along with you guys. This is a bad idea. Beatrix, of course, not here. Oh, you did a lot up to this point. Vivi and Steiner, best buds for life. I do enjoy that sort of camaraderie they have. All right, cool and great. Let's go. Hey, it's me, the villain introduced at the last second because we didn't think Kuja was cool enough. Like, sure, Kuja's cool, but is he as cool as this? What? Oh, this is the game with Necron. Oh, then, oh yeah, right. The time compression was Final Fantasy VIII, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so this is the game. Oh, all right. I did not actually realize that this is, because Necron, I remember, was supposed to be a very, like, infamous sort of like, hey, random out of nowhere final boss. It's like, no, they just decided that they didn't, that Kuja wasn't good enough. This is the, like, primordial idea of destruction because they decide that Kuja wasn't cool enough. Okay, sure. I mean, there's also like a big theme in the game, of course, of being under control by forces that you scarcely understand and everything, and that's why I guess they wanted to do this as well. But still, it's also does kind of go with the like sort of feeling that they were flying by the seat of their pants and just including things that they thought was cool in the game rather than really trying to make it work in the entire thing. That's at least the feeling that I get playing the game. That it's like they had all these concepts down here, like Necron, and like I'm sure Necron specifically, and things like the inverted castle and like Memoria and everything like that. That it's like we're gonna fit this into the game in one way or another. We'll do it. We'll figure out something, right? That's at least the feeling that I get from this game, especially. Which might explain why it's so kind of scattershot comparatively. You know, it's in its presentation and like the plot. Hard to say if that's actually the case, but yeah, that's a feeling I get. That's the start and end of it. Anyway, okay, fine. I'll summon Arc. Why not? This is the time for it, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, you remember Sephiroth's Supernova? Well, check this out. Is that also one that only does, oh. Is that also one that only does, I don't know, percentage-based damage? Alright, give me a second to soft real quick. Just to be sure. Hey, cut that out. Like, look, I already beat Kuja. Let's wrap this up already. So yeah, this is definitely the final boss of the game then. There's not like going to be another act where we're doing even more stuff, it seems. Because yeah, like I said, infamously the final boss of this game. Anyway, with like regen and everything, I should be just fine. Too bad I wasn't able to use Eidolon here. Would have been able to get like super. Well, I still might be able to get a super cast of Arc already. Okay, there we go. Come on, let's go for it. Quit blue shockwaving and just let me cast the thing. Ah, you are really not making this easy. I'll just use elixirs right now. Final boss and all that. Blue shell. What exactly does that mean? Like I can't attack with melee or whatever? Eternal darkness. Let's see what the Eidolon version of this is. You just look like it's just the faster cast of it, right? Which is probably for the best. Well, it gives regen a lot of time to work. Come on now. Get that elixir down. And then should probably like Panacea, see how many things I can take out for Freya. That cures a bunch of like various things, right? So that should be good, I think. Well, oh yeah, hit the guy. Oh no, he did 5 damage. Oh no. I think I'll be fine. Now, will this at least get rid of most of the stuff here? Just missed everything. I don't know how to get rid of Berserk that easily, which I guess is, once again, it's not that bad of a thing, but I don't know. Won't worry about it too much, really. Boy, Gaia has gotten hit pretty hard in these last couple battles, hasn't it? Along with all the other damage that's happened over the course of the story. Oh no, not Blizzaga! Of course, before I was able to get the, Of course, it was before I was able to get off the elixir. No mega elixirs in this game, are there? Sort of strange to think. could be doing this so much faster if I just had... Be doing this so much faster if I just had Freya up and ready to go. She'd be doing so much damage right now, Necron wouldn't even be alive anymore, which is weird considering it's like the concept of death given form. Well, destruction. I guess I wouldn't really say death necessarily. It's antithetical to life, I suppose. Oh, come on now. Oh, boy. Well, hopefully, I don't know. I guess in the future, I'll just make sure that I can't get, berserked, I think I can do that. But as it is, it's just like, I don't know. With regen and everything, I might just be able to let this play out at this rate, which is going to be stupid, but let's see if it works. She's also about to get trance as well on top of all of that, too. Oh, Blue Shockwave might do it. No, he didn't actually cast it on the... Yeah, Blue Shockwave is like one of those bring to one attacks, but, you know. Didn't realize this was going to be a final boss with all the annoying, obnoxious, like, abilities. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Now, if you could, please just soft on Zidane. If I can do that before I die here at this rate. Then probably revive Dagger. And then, yeah, just kind of like keep it going as you do. Ah, nice miss, idiot. In the meantime, this Dragon Quest once again. I'm glad that that finally wore off. It only took a million years, but, you know. Whatever works, I suppose. Okay, just keep going. And then we'll elixir as well. Bonk. Start doing that good damage, baby. That's the damage that I'm looking for. Here's Grand Cross again. Boy, this guy just loves casting Grand Cross over and over, doesn't he? I'm gonna send a million different meteors on the planet. Let's just say it's supposed to be like it's an illusion or something, because that's the only way you could possibly explain this. Also, once again, the planet does not feel this big. The extremely long cast time only gives you more abilities to heal up with, Death? Really? Okay, well... Man, that is annoying. Oh, are we done? Good. Just made sure to, you know... Just made sure to have everybody equipped up with the non-stoning ability. Wait, was this like a prove our worth type of thing, or was this a like we actually did in fact kill the concept of destruction? Nope, we seem to have actually killed the concept of destruction, and I guess the destruction of the crystal is not a big deal anymore. No, it definitely is the end. Sure. Get out of here. You thought that the final boss was going to be something more along the lines of, I don't know, like the true form of the Aoife tree or something like that? Or, you know, the maybe Kuja taking over the true form of the Ifa tree, you know, the more metaphysical style of whatever it's supposed to be. But nope, it was way more existential than that. Yeah, hey, remember Makoto? Well, she's here too. The two extremely powerful characters. I mean, Makoto was supposed to even be like a replacement for Zidane, apparently. Who was supposed to be extremely powerful, but like, my first reaction on seeing him beat Garland was, oh, I guess Garland wasn't actually that powerful after all. Oh yeah, also it's the Final Fantasy theme in the background right now. That's fun. Ah, who cares? Let's go back to the Invincible. That's the cool ship. By Garland, I'm guessing. I think. He is? I still don't believe that at all. So do we got one more No, it's not one more fight. Okay, weren't you gonna rescue him or something? And then